Do it as I'm talking to you, as I sing everything. I feel like singing at that moment in time. Oh, it's so divine. I'm seeing the signs, all the wrongs, all the maybes, and all of the rights. I know it's my right to give it a try. I just wanna sing the words I know and let them take me to my home.
Like, what type of, if you looked at that music, what genre do you think it was?
Pop.
Pop what?
Pop dance.
Pop dance. What genre do you think it is?
Yeah, pop dance. I can see it. Like, it's not because somebody's tough.
Tough in the music as well.
Yeah.
And like, do you guys think what genre do you think this music video would be? Like,
Dance.
yeah. Pop. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to make sure.
So technically, there were a couple of places where the lip sync, it didn't quite sync, but I know that is very difficult to get. I'm sure you're aware.
But to the untrained eye, they probably wouldn't notice. If that was just playing on I could imagine that playing on MTV, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I think you did a really good job.
In the background and stuff. Because people aren't going to be actually watching it like we're watching, are they?
Yeah.
It's going to be on and,
Dance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the video definitely fit the song.
Yeah.
I thought it was very good, very impressive.
As you put.
It was like watching a professional video on MTV.
In your opinion, do you think that this music video fits the dance pop club music genre, and why?
Okay, I think it does because the colours that you've used in your video, obviously the music you've chosen, the venues that you've filmed in, costume choice, especially the makeup that you used on the girls. I thought that was very good, and the lighting in particular.
Which music video do you think of this when you watch this?
I thought a lot about Beyonce videos, and I think there's one of the directors, is it Hype Williams?
Yeah, that's his name, Hype Williams.
Yeah, it reminded me of his video, especially the beginning when you had the threes and you had the squares, and it kind of reminded me of that.
What would you do to improve the music video?
I think everything was very good. Okay, the only thing I would say is maybe think about your dancers, their facial expressions could have been a bit better. I think some people looked very serious and not as if they were enjoying it. Whereas your main singer, he was really in the moment.
Also look quite uninterested.
Okay, so
they're quite stagnant.
Okay. If you had a chance, what would you actually change in a music video? Like one thing maybe you might want to change.
I think what you said about the dancers, I think they could have been, everyone maybe seemed more realistic.
Okay. What do you mean?
Like a bit more natural, I think.
Natural.
There's a sense in which kind of everyone's just doing something cute.
From the feedback we got about our dances, they told us that our dances seemed a bit disinterested at times and that their facial expressions were too serious. And they told us that other people are still focused on as well in the music video, and this kind of challenges like what Andrew Goodman said, that about the main artist always being the main focus. And this tells you that the expectation of in the music videos is for the dancers to be like fully engaged, and they want the dancers to be really up for it and be highly motivated.
So yeah, we probably learned that the
challenges the Goodman's theory.
Yeah,
our audience's reactions.
Yeah, and we've learned that the dancers could have been a bit more energetic than being.
I think that was something that everyone said, and everybody said that.
Yeah.
And I quite like again like for image everyone's like keen to himself.
I liked the Brady Bunch bit, with the foreheads where they look at the other pictures.
Yeah, that was good.
We asked the audience so for what most shots they remembered, and the one which came up the most was the split screen shots that we use. And
yeah, she says it right here.
Yeah, and the
She likes
four-way
that
split
one,
screen. Probably the reason for this was because of the editing. So we've learned that the audience do love different unique shots. So yeah, it's good that we included that to have our own type of music video rather than copying an original. So we went for our own feel, which is good. So then we've learned the audience do like stuff like that, like unique stuff.
So what is that?
Unique elements to the music video.
Exactly. So audience likes different type of editing.
Yeah,
I think what we learned.
they like unique stuff. They like seeing something different.
Yeah,
and that's
like
what
the
we
split
went
screen.
for.
That's what they like.
That's what we went for.
And
So
not just the 4 shots, but also the 3 split screens that we had.
Yeah.
Like the audience liked that. That's what we love from the audience.
I think they like this one more because the colour of each background is different. There's 4,
So it
4
stands out
different
more.
coloured split screens. So I think what we learned here is that the audience like it when we try and use a range of different colours to attract them, and the different camera shots.
And it gives it that club feel. It gives it that club feel.
Exactly.
So
The colours.
yeah,
As it also fits into a genre.
genre.
Yeah, like towards the end of it, and you start, and it did change. The image did change, but then when the music was still what it had changed to, you were still cutting back to images you had before, so you could use that. The way the music changed, you can mirror that more, I think, or do more with that visually. Does that make sense? Yeah, like it. Do you know what I mean? It changes, and then it goes quite dark, and you've got the different coloured lights. Yeah. You can, but then pretty soon after that, you go back to that shot where there's like 3 frames in it.
Or the same frame.
It's the same as something as the types of shots that you were using before.
Yeah.
I think you could do more with maybe a different type of shot.
Yeah.
When there's that kind of bit with a heavy drum beat and not much going on above it.
What I think we learnt from her reaction here is that the audience pick up on things where the beat changes, but the visuals don't. So she's heard a new beat right now, so the tracks kind of changed a bit, but she also expects the visuals to change as well. So I think what we need to do here,
So she wants it to be like.
She wants to change with it.
No, it's like Goodwin's music theory analysis where he actually the relationship with the beat had to match with the video. The track, the beat of the sound.
And visuals.
So, yeah, it had to match with the visual. So, but we did do that a bit.
I know, but she expects us to
towards
match
the
it
ending. Towards the ending. At that point, she said we didn't.
At that point, she expected that.
She said there'd be some change, but there wasn't. It was
but
the
there was
same
no
thing,
change in the visuals.
Yeah,
She was using the same shots.
So she wanted a bit more fast, maybe something.
So I think what we learned
A
here
bit more
is
to the
that
beat. It just had to be. It had to be appropriate to the actual beat itself.
Yeah, I think what we learned here
That's
is
what we
that our audience acknowledge the fact and realize the fact that when the beat changes or something, a new beat comes in,
the visual
should also change.
Yeah, it needs to be appropriate with that. So,
what kind of music video does this remind you of? Does it remind you of any type of music video? And
like kind of like 80s kind of music. That kind of reminds me.
what does it remind you of? What video you've seen?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 8 uses, I think, is the colours and like the separation. Like each square is a colour.
Okay, one feedback we got here is that she said that she actually when she watched the music video, she wanted to actually join in and get up and start dancing.
We learned from this that the audience actually made a connection with the music video. Therefore, they actually wanted to get up and dance. Also, the beat and the soundtrack made it was important as they made it a primary inspiration for them to get up and dance.
Maybe having a story.
Having a more narrative to it.
Yeah.
What do you think we can improve?
I think that it was good. Like at the beginning, I was really watching it, and then it was a little bit kind of the same people, the same screenshots, and by the end of it, I was still listening to the music, but I wasn't really paying as much attention to the video. So I think sometimes if you've got like a story or something going on in the video as well, it's easier, it keeps you more.
Okay, right.
Pardon?
In outdoors or something. Or change
Yeah,
the
maybe
scene.
just, I don't know, if it had something that fit, either like a storyline or just different scenes, because I thought it was quite repetitive at the end. Yeah.
As you can see here, the audience did believe that we probably needed a bit more shots, or maybe change the location a bit more round, so we can have it a bit more, more interesting because it was all like in still locations. It wasn't like a narrative where he was moving location.
They're saying it's quite repetitive, isn't it? That's why I think we've been saying.
I think
it's because we didn't have enough footage.
Yeah, and like, do you know the shots where he's just, you know, reflected and stuff, probably like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, we use that a lot. But
we use the same shot. The one shot in the studio, we use that 2-3 times. The same shot again.
Where he's in front of the mic.
I think that's what they were saying. They were saying it was repetitive. They thought
I think even with the split screens, I think we did similar types of split screens again and again.
I don't think
that's what made it repetitive.
The audience like didn't really understand that we done so many different locations. I think they
but what it is, the audience really doesn't pick that up. They actually pick up what they see. You know what I mean? So if they see a certain type of shot which is the same throughout, they'll tell you that it's the same. Because that's what they think. Even though we have
probably the time. I think it was right. I think they. I think we agree with that because I think we were repetitive at times.
Yeah. So what we learned here is that we need to try and keep more. Make it more interesting.
Maybe at the time we felt at the end that we didn't, towards the end of the track, we didn't maybe have enough footage. If we had a bit more footage, we could like keep it more.
I think we learned that when you're trying to have more footage, or try and keep it interesting.
Time it more right or something.
Yeah.
Time the shots more right.
Alright, what's that?
More dancers maybe would have added to the variety of, you know.
Can you say that again?
It definitely felt a bit samey towards the end.
Or if there had been like a main, you know, normally in those kind of videos there's like a main girl and like a main guy, and that they're kind of that is kind of the story. Whereas with this one, I thought it was quite like I wasn't really sure who was supposed to be the main person. Like obviously you were the main guy, but then the girls they were just kind of there. Not really, they were just dancing.
Yeah. Because we wanted to create a club set like the actual thing we actually ourselves at the back set.
Alright, so I think what we learned from her reaction here is that our audience, they want something that's a bit more narrative based.
Yeah.
So that because that's what would keep her interested into it. But I think if you really think about it, our video is actually conceptual. So we can't actually portray that.
So it's good that we've learned that from the audience. So they actually did understand the actual music video that we went for, which was conceptual.
But they wanted something narrative, something with a storyline. A boy and a girl, that's what she was saying.
At the start she said that she was really into it, but she said towards the end she kind of lost interest because there was no narrative.
Because it was the same thing, it wasn't really
no narrative
story.
They really wanted a whole complete change and a different location. That's what
they wanted narrative.
So the audience actually wants completely different styles in one music video. That's what they want, a huge combination of different things in one music video. That's what they actually want.
They want a storyline. She also said that she thought that in terms of we had a main artist, but she didn't think we had a maybe female artist. So that in terms, she maybe wanted a storyline to develop.
There's two girls.
Because there's two girls.
Turning. She probably thought something like because when the protagonist was pointing at the girls and all the maybes, all the rights.
They're both. It's not one or the other.
She wanted one or the other. She was nothing really developed.
Because it didn't show through the lyrics.
Because she said the dance was just there.
I think what we learned here is that
the audience picked up the lyrics.
Wants us.
They picked up the.
I think what we learned here is that the audience want us to develop a storyline for the main artist with one of the girls.
To make it more interesting.
Exactly. So they keep it entertaining.
Yeah.
What was the next point?